welcome to the Board Game News Show.
It's your top source for top 10 lists.
And of course, board game news.
It's live, it's local, it's breaking.
It's probably not any of those things.
Fun, just
It
like
is
board
fun.
games.
That's true. As long as it's my favorite game.
Well, what's your favorite game?
Pretty much any game.
Thank you for joining us here at Tantrum House HQ. I'm your host today, Jonah Dew, and with me is Slick.
Today we are bringing you some of the hottest gaming news. We'll take a look at 3 categories: new game designs announced, a top 10 list, and what's on shelves now at your friendly local game store.
Let's get rolling! Capstone Games just announced a new design from Stefan Bauer called Corrosion. It's for 1 to 4 players, it takes about 90 minutes to play, and it's coming out this fall.
In the game, you will play as a group of engineers in a factory who make machines by gathering resources like gears and steam, put the machines and gears to clever use before your corrosion wheel is turned and your parts rust away.
Pandasaurus Games just announced a new design called That Time You Killed Me. It plays in about 30 minutes.
It's a 2-player abstract game. You can play through 4 different chapters, each with its own rules and components and increasing difficulty.
Nice. The Op announced Harry Potter Talisman coming this fall.
Players will explore the wizarding world through fan-favorite characters, places, and events within the classic Talisman board game.
Yeah. The next game in the Coded Chronicles line from the Op is gonna be The Goonies.
Oh man, I really love the Scooby-Doo Chronicles. So good. Like the way they wrote that into the characters. This is gonna be the same type of escape room game, plus Goonies. I'm in.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, forgive me if I mispronounce this one. I apologize. Nama Bengaluru.
Sounded good.
All right, it's 2 to 4 player game, and it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play.
For many decades, the Bangalore was the garden city of India. In the game, you will plan and build neighborhoods in the city. You'll be scoring patterns for tiles in the city that match what's shown on your card. Some of the cards provide bonus points based on your ability to place those tiles right next to the type of scoring pattern that you have.
Nice, I like that type of game.
Sounds interesting.
Speaking of cities, Queen Games just announced Marrakesh. It's a brand new design from Stefan Field.
And now when you'll compete with other influential families in the city to achieve the most honorable tiles through the skillful use of assistants and resources who are at your disposal.
Nice. Lucky Duck Kids line, that whole entire line, just announced a new game called Yummy Yummy Monster Tummy. It's for 2 players. Although, we have to admit, right, the name of that company should actually be called Lucky Ducklings.
Right? Come on, you guys.
Lucky Duck Kids. You
Lucky
definitely heard that here
Ducklings.
first.
That's right. This is a new digital hybrid game. It's a cooperative game that's full of color matching and monster feeding.
Nice. Capstone Games just announced Arc Nova. It's for 1 to 4 players, and it plays in about 90 to 150 minutes.
Players will be planning and designing a modern, scientifically managed zoo with the ultimate goal of owning the most successful zoological establishment. You'll build enclosures, accommodate animals, and support conservation projects all over the world.
Well, you know what that means. It calls for another top 10 list.
Top 10!
It's top 10 games with animal meeples.
Okay, I like it. I
think we
like
can
me
do
some
that?
animal meeples for sure,
All right.
sure.
So you got to think it through, right?
Yeah, you
'Cause
do
you don't
absolutely do.
Oh, I have a question.
Okay.
What if the animal is a cutout, not actually a meeple?
Oh, I think we'll tackle that as we get to it because I was going to start off the list with number 10. I think you've got to stick Caverna on this list.
At number 10?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so because
that's fine.
they are pet out animals for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Kind of establishing not the genre of animal meeples, but they got the sheep, they got the donkey, they got the cows. Like they got a bunch of animals in there. All as
I agree.
Little meeples that you're using throughout the course of the game.
I agree, and we're not sure if we should count them, so I agree that it would be a number 10. I've got a number 9.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Oceans from North Star Games.
See, so definitely not meeples in that one.
Not meeples, but they're like the little
fish.
Finding Nemos.
Right,
They're
there's like-
so good, right?
there's like 30
There's
different-
like a million of them, too.
Yeah, giant piles, lots of them.
Yeah,
So we're already off course, and that's our number 9. But I think,
Well, let's get back into it.
okay, what do we got as the next meeple list?
Number 8, right? Mm-hmm. What about Mariposas?
Okay.
Don't they have butterfly
meeples? We gotta. Are there like names for animeeples? Butterfleeples?
Yeah.
Butterfleeples.
Yeah, coin it.
You heard it here
You
first.
heard it here
Okay.
first. What did you say?
Butterfleeples.
Butterfleeples. Gonna be good. That's number 8, right?
Yeah, so
now
number
we're getting
7.
back on track.
All right, so if we're going with cute looking wooden token pieces. I think Koi from Smirk and Dagger or Smirk and Laughter, one of those, has got a bunch of cool looking koi fish, all painted different.
Okay.
You lay them on top of your acrylic tiles. Very nice.
That was our 7?
Yeah, number 7.
That's pretty good.
What are we sticking at number 6 slot?
I'm going to throw everybody off.
Okay.
With Animal Upon Animal.
Beautiful.
From Haba.
Yep, that's definitely there. 6.
They have the, that's 6, right?
Okay.
They have the long, like, alligator or crocodile to start. I play it with my son all the time, right? And then you can stack the sheep. And
I mean, that's like a quintessential. It might have been higher on the list. I don't know. There are definitely some good ones left. I think number 5, one of the most fun animal structure pieces in the game.
Okay.
Got to go to Ice Cool.
Oh, okay. Are those meeples?
I mean, they fit on every
weighted
pin flinging
bowling pin. They are.
Super
I mean,
fun.
they're definitely a weighted bowling pin penguin. I mean, it's a penguin, right?
I love it. Definitely number 5. Actually, that reminds me. Number 5. Ice Cool game is going to be on our Kickstarter, which is starting tomorrow. We haven't talked about it at all. Going live on Kickstarter. We have a promo for Ice Cool. A bunch of cards, plastic fish guy in there.
Okay.
Awesome stuff. I think that's going to be, you should definitely check that out.
And you know what that means? It's time for another top 10 list.
What?
We're going to do top 10 Kickstarter promos on our Kickstarter, which starts tomorrow.
What just happened? I think we just went like 10ception right there. We're jumping from one list into promo list from the Kickstarter, which I think is a great idea.
It's a list
in a list.
inside of a list.
Yeah.
Is it really our list if someone planted the idea in our mind?
Oh.
Whoa.
So what are we talking about? What's the number 10?
How fast can you do a maze?
It's super slow.
Number 10, I got it. Tabanusi. It's an exclusive promo. That's actually a punchboard tile, and the game is coming out at Essen, so you definitely want to check that out.
Number 9 on our list is another exclusive promo for the game After the Empire.
Nice.
It's a treasure house.
Oh, I like the word house in there. I see what you did.
Yeah, they did some good stuff.
Phase Shift Games made a 3-card promo pack.
Is this our number 8 spot?
Yeah, of course. For 3 of their games, and one of them has a special tantrum ability.
Love it. The phase shift games are the ones where you drop the components onto the board, so Tantrum makes perfect sense in there. And they've got another Kickstarter coming up. I think it's called Drop Drive. One of the promo cards will be for that game, and then their other 2 games are in that promo.
We got promo cards for games that haven't even come out yet?
I think the next one, our number 7 might be in that same boat.
Okay, so another awesome promo is an event card for the new Satellites and Commanders expansion to Artemis Project.
Yeah, so Artemis Project is out. That's what that promo is for. Artemis Odyssey also coming to Kickstarter, maybe on there right now from Grand Gamers Guild.
Cool.
Number 6 on our list is, if you want to talk about tantrumy words, it's the game Cross Clues from Blue Orange Games.
Yeah.
Cross Clues, Blue Orange Games.
I remember when we were able to pick out some of those words.
Yeah, it's a party game.
Into that.
And all of our tantrumy words are into those cards now. Should be fun to play.
It's going to be good. Number 5. One of my favorite games from last year was The Crew. I think a lot of people love The Crew. And now we have actually some fun additional missions that you can add with The Crew promo.
Should be great. Number 4 is Merchant's Cove promo card that we've got coming. It'll be a rogue card that you add to the game. That's the one from Final Frontier games where everybody in the game has their own unique roles.
Yep.
And so that new promo will shake some stuff up in that.
It's going to be pretty good. Number 3, we already have a couple promos for Chronicles of Crime.
We do.
But now you can add Sarah, Chantel, and Katie.
Awesome,
now we just
ladies.
need to reach one of our stretch goals, which is going to be to write our own scenario.
What? Could be amazing.
Is it scenario?
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Chronicles of Crime scenario. You know what it is.
Awesome. Number 2 on our list is the new Trails game from Keymaster. Trails is the game. It's got a 3-pack of cards that you will add. There'll be new badges that are Tantrum House related as well.
Very cool. And number 1, you know what it is. If you've been here before, you know I've got to cheat just a little bit for the number 1. Number 1 is going to be 3. 3 promos from Flat Out Games.
Thank you, Flat Out.
We're doing Calico, Cascadia, and Verdant.
Whoa! All 3 amazing games and 3 different promos all coming to our campaign. You should absolutely check those out on Kickstarter tomorrow.
Our last segment for today is On Shelves Now.
These are games that are available at your friendly local game store starting right now.
Yeah, some of these we've got videos for on our channel that you can check out, like Lost Cities Rollin' Right from Cosmos, that we actually featured on our Saturday morning board game show. It's for 2 to 5 players. It plays in about 30 minutes.
It was designed by Rainer Knizia. You may be familiar with the original Lost Cities game that was just a 2-player. This will have similar features, but will allow more players, and it will have you on those paths where you decide what you want to do.
Yeah, we'll actually be featuring King of 12 on our next Saturday show, which again is the first Saturday of the month, first Saturday in September. It's for 2 to 4 players. It plays in about 20 to 40 minutes.
That was a hand management, trick-taking style game with bluffing, some mind readings, and tactics in the game.
Nice. Iberian Gauge from Capstone Games, designed by Tom Russell, is for 3 to 5 players. It takes about 90 minutes to play that one.
In that one, you'll be investing in railroad companies during your stock rounds. You'll be investing during the operating rounds. You'll be taking shares of the stock and allowing shareholders to build track for that company. But building in hostile terrain is expensive, and so leasing from other companies will reduce costs and keep your railroad expanding.
And that about wraps up today's show. So remember, you heard it here first.
If I was Kevin, I would magically pull one out right now. Oh, it didn't. Maybe in post.
Ooh, talented. They should call me Slick.
They should.
Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Let us know in the comments what your favorite game with animal meeples is.